Today, I'm going to be showing you how to drive a manual car. Which, the first step is, of course, to get a manual car. Once you have your car, you're going to need to get your driver's license. Driving without a license can get you arrested and is really advised against. The step is to familiarize yourself with the space. Just kind of like sit in here and get familiar. Next, you need to find an empty space where you can start to learn how to drive. So starting the car is a little bit different than you're used to, right? You're going to have to put your foot on this pedal here, which is the third one on the left. And you're going to want to depress that all the way in. Next, you're going to take your gear shifter and make sure that it is not in any gear so that it can go back and forth just as so. You're going to want to start your car and then make sure that you keep all of the pedals engaged until you're ready to go. Now that your car is started, you're going to want to put the car into the first gear. There's a detent which you can place the gear into, which you can feel. Now that you're ready to drive, take your foot off of the brake pedal and put it onto the gas pedal and rev up your engine ever so slightly. Now comes the tricky part with working the clutch pedal. Now your first instinct is going to be to just let off the clutch completely, but you don't want to do that. You're going to pull the clutch out slowly until you get to a point where it feels like it's starting to engage or become connected to the engine. And then you're going to hold it there. And the clutch is going to slip against itself, and it is going to bring the engine up to speed with the wheels, and is going to allow you to slowly move forward. It really helps to understand what you're doing as you're letting out the clutch. The clutch acts as a friction disc that connects the engine to the transmission. So when you have the clutch in, the engine is not connected to the transmission. As you let the clutch out, you connect the two, and this coupling is what allows you to move forward. Now that your engine is revved up slightly, you're going to want to let go of the clutch. And there's going to be a point in which it's going to start engaging, and you sort of hold it at that engagement point until it feels like it's happy, and then you let it out more and more. Now that you're driving along, you're going to want to remove your foot from the clutch pedal, as you don't want to rest it on here, as it will allow the clutch to slip, reducing the efficacy and the life of your clutch. Now that you're moving, it works just like a regular car, except for when you have to change gears. You're going to be going at a certain speed, and in order to get more fuel economy, you're going to shift. So you're going to take your foot off of the gas, put the clutch pedal in, and then take it out of the gear that it is currently in and put it into another gear. Then you can release the clutch pedal and your engine will match the speed at which the car is going. You do this for every gear, and each gear has a different speed at which it will work. So you're going to want to change gears depending on the speed that you're going. And that's sort of something that you just learn by feel. Once you're moving, the only thing left to do is come to a stop. So what you're going to do in order to come to a stop is you're going to put the clutch in and then put the car in neutral, then use the brake pedal to slow down. Now you're moving, and it's not that hard. With time, you'll learn how to drive better. It'll feel like natural, like an extension of your body. You just need to keep at it and keep practicing. The last tricky part involves coming to a stop. So as you come to a stop, you're going to want to take your foot off of the gas pedal, and you're going to want to engage the clutch pedal before you start pressing the brake pedal. Then you take your shifter and you place it from whatever gear you're in back into neutral. And then you can put it into first as you come to a stop in order to prepare to go again. The only thing left to do is to go do it.